You know the feeling. That feeling of wonder when the music, when the picture, when the ideas, when the experience is just that sort of thing that gets you, that gives you that shot of adrenaline, of caffeine, of dopamine. You know it. Inspiration. It's that instant jolt of good vibes, that feeling of, I can do this. I love being inspired. Even the word inspire, it's like the breath of creative power into the body. But here's the thing. Inspiration is a trap. Okay, don't yell at me. Let me explain. The problem of inspiration can be boiled down to this simple formula. This is the belief that inspiration is a requirement for action. This is a bad belief. You are chasing a feeling. You are thinking, I need this feeling and then I can do the work. So you're trying to write something, you're trying to design something, to build something, to create something even slightly original, and it's hard because that's how work is. And you want that feeling of being inspired and all that magical energy. This is a trap. Okay, we're not gonna do that every time, right? Now you probably already know this. You've heard that genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration. You may have heard that action does not require inspiration, it creates it. But that feeling, that damned feeling still calls to you. And an entire industry has risen up to meet our demand for this feeling. Inspiration is a commodity. It's been packaged and polished and commercialized. But the evidence increasingly shows that consuming superficial inspiration is probably just making us more unhappy. Okay, but it's not all bad, right? Let's take a look at this from the other side. First of all, there's nothing wrong with just feeling good for half a second, damn it. And what's more, studies have shown that inspiration is a very strong predictor of creativity. And inspiration can be a critical part of bringing about personal change and creating motivation in others. And the fact is, not all inspiration is equal. There are different levels. Let's take a look. The TruthZERO Guide to the Levels of Inspiration. Level 1. First question. Does it make you feel good? This is the bare minimum, right? If the content actually makes you happy, which as we've discussed, not all of it does, then fine. Just be aware that it's not doing much else and probably shouldn't consume your every waking moment. Level 2. Does it provoke thought? Does it give you ideas? Is it educational, illuminating? If so, great. But, you know, if you never do anything with those ideas, it's still basically sitting in the entertainment category, which is fine. Level 3. Does it trigger action? Okay, now we're talking, right? This is the real juice. But you do have to ask yourself the question, is that action sustained? I mean, it's great if you're inspired to write for a day, but if you're working on a novel, one day ain't gonna hack it. Level 4. Does it feed your purpose? Does it create meaning? So for me, this is inspiration at its finest. This is the inspiration that generates commitment. This is the sort of inspiration that really great leaders provide. And I think most of us are hungry for this sort of inspiration no matter what our goals. But guess what? All these levels of inspiration, even level 4, can be a trap. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the high caliber of entertainment you can expect from this channel. You see, here's the problem. Finding a purpose, while it sounds amazing, doesn't always happen. And again, you can't let the pursuit of a feeling or an idea become your excuse for doing nothing. Actual progress requires sustained day-to-day work. It's not romantic, but it matters, which brings us to the question. And I want you to think honestly about this one. Which is more important to you? Feeling inspired or doing the work? Hello people, thank you again so much for watching. You are smart and kind and awesome. Please click on like and subscribe because of how it makes me feel in my heart. And please follow me on Twitter at TRUTHZERO, where I can tell you about the next video. And I will see you next time.